Aloha!
Hello.
How are you, my love?
I'm good. And you?
I'm so good. It's so good to see your face. You look stunning.
Me too. I'm happy to see you and to live close to you.
Because now you're in Bali, and I'm so happy to hear your news. And on that note, let's start with that. What's up with your life right now? What
Yeah.
has been happening ever since the training, our last training? I just want to hear your success stories, what you're proud of, like everything that's happened ever since. Tell me about it.
So, first thing, as you see, I'm living in Bali now. Like, I'm not living full time, but 6 months. And I was with you in the last training in February. And
Mhm.
during that training, I was really like realizing that this is what I wanted to do, like trying to live half of the year here in Bali and half of the year in Europe. And now I'm here for 6 months. So, of course, it's also because of your training that gave me um, the push to do my choices. So this is for now the first realization that is the bigger. So I'm super happy about that. I did the retreat here, the first retreat here, and another one is coming in December. So yeah,
I just
everything is
saw,
going.
yeah, I just saw that you and Manu were leading an amazing retreat. And
And
Manu,
we both met at at your first training, Lucid Flow. Yeah, 3 years ago. So yeah, amazing. You created this with us.
I I keep hearing these beautiful stories of how the network just keeps connecting, and I see how special these bonds are because, we go through so much together, we learn so much together, and then you end up collaborating with the people that become your family. Like they become friends and then they become family, and then you're all of a sudden selling the beautiful retreats in Bali together. And yeah, it's just awesome to watch.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks to you, I created a really lovely connection, probably because we met during your training. So we are already aligned. And so, yeah, some of the most important people now in my life are coming from your trainings. So this is another important thing, of course, the connections and the people and the family I have now. So thank you.
That's so beautiful. I also saw that you did a sailing and yoga retreat.
Amazing.
I
Yeah.
was so
Yeah.
jealous. I was so like, not, I don't think jealous is the right word. I was so eager to want to be there. Like the photos, the smiles that I was seeing, the sequences, the Ganesha, like all of the things that you were sharing. I was just radiating with vibrance to see you, shine all that light forward.
Yeah, yeah, because I think since I did the trainings with you, every idea I have, I am just, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go for it. Yeah, I think you really, with your trainings, gave me the answers that I needed to be more sure about my purpose, my decisions, and my self-realizations. So yeah, it's because I think the practices connected to the teachings that you give during your trainings are really helping to have a lucid vision about the self-realization, about finding the true self. So when I started with the first training in 2022, I was already on the process to change my life. So I was already um, on the way, but you really gave me the answers that I needed to truly self in myself, to truly believe in myself, you know?
Yeah, yes. Actually, I would like to explore that a little deeper. what do you think were the practices that mostly touched you or that mostly made you build confidence, or like what were some specific things that you remember some that clicked? Yeah.
Yeah. So I left Bali in 2019 with a necklace of Ganesha. And actually, I didn't know the meaning of Ganesha, but every time after the time that I left Bali, I was looking at the necklace and like finding something inside. And there came the COVID time and all the things happened, and I was still working in fashion in the city. I was living in Milan in my city. Uh, but then things happened, and I decided to leave the city and go to Portugal and start to live a life more connected to nature. And this, I became yoga teachers, and so I was really in the process. So when I came back to Bali, the first time, it was because I saw a video of you and the lucid flow training, and I just saw you. I remember in the video, and you were also surfing and giving these tips about this this flow that was more connected to the water, as I feel I am. So I decided to come back to Bali, thanks to you, to do this training. And then I remember that the first day I came in the of lucid flow, I arrived in the shala and I saw this big Ganesha on the altar, and I said, what? I'm going back to Ganesha. And then we did the practice of Ganesha, and then you tell the story about Ganesha, that is the Lord of Obstacles, and all the beautiful meanings about this elephant. And so in that moment, after the practice that was so perfect, and so perfect for me, like it was the first practice where I really felt this is the practice that I love to do and that I would love to teach, because it's something different. Before I was teaching like a normal sequence, the normal sequence that the schools gave you, and you gave me a new modern vision of this flow that was really aligned with myself. And then connected with the Ganesha teachings, I realized, okay, I'm in the right place, in the right moment. I'm so glad I'm here. So life is perfect, and everything should arrive when is the time. Everything is in perfect order. So yeah, and then everything started from there. So the first day and the first practice of lucid flow in 2022 was for me the most important.
Absolutely. It's so beautiful when you get to experience the mythology and the real meaning behind all the symbols, because in reality, we're not singing to an elephant, right? You're just singing to the qualities that are already within. And so just understanding how the Vedic teachings can just be applied very in a very simple way, but very useful also to just switch the mindset in such a way that it's like, boom, it just clicks. It just opens
Yeah,
the doors.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm super happy. The amount of blessings and all the pathway that you've unfolded forward, and not just you and Manu and Sarah and Anuk and all the lucid flow, like it's just beautifully unfolding in such a, graceful and abundant way. So this is why I'm like, okay, let's speak about it so that more people can tune in and connect to these beautiful teachings. And yeah,
yeah. Yeah, and actually, as I decided, everything it's still on the process, of course, but I really trust what I'm doing, and I really believe is the right way. So I realized that what I want to do is also to help others to do the same. So that's why I'm still keeping going and keep doing the retreats and keep trying to share your teachings to others. So because they help me to really realize you can do it. You can change your life. You can create your self realization and your really your happiness. It's your choice. So yeah.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Come to
mantra.
Bali.
So take me back a little bit to the person that you were before the trainings.
Yeah, before I have to say I was already on the process, as I told you, but I think I was a bit confused. And yes, you really um, gave me the answers that I needed, because before I was yeah, I was on the process, so I was um changing my life, but it was more hard to take decisions, and I think it was more hard to, and I didn't find the best way for me to teach. So you bring me back to Bali. You gave me a vision of the practices connected to the Vedic teachings. So I learned a lot of the Vedic teachings that are really helping to improve your life, but also the practice uh, changed really the way of teaching for me. Before I was really confused about the way of teaching, and then as I told you a few days ago, okay, now I'm teaching mandala vinyasa is for me is just the best practice ever. So I don't want to teach other because I love mandala vinyasa. I think it's the best. You have really with the flow, you really have your mind go in another world, and and it's so beautiful. So I love to teach this kind of practice. I love to practice this practice with you when I can, online or wherever, on in presence. And yeah, I don't like that much any other practices. So also the physical yoga practice changed after your trainings for me a lot.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of, and you know how the masculine structure and the like A to B to C and more of kind of like a methodical, robotical almost way of teaching, as
Yeah,
where once you come into Soha, it becomes art. It's just the whole thing, the mantra, the myth, the mandala, how the intention weaves with the peak pose, and then how it turns and spins, and it's just artistic creation. It just gives you like the musicality. It just gives you a whole
exactly. Yeah, it's everything is creation. It's creativity and the music, and I love to put beautiful music to create the playlist. So yeah, I really feel that your practice is the one connected to the Vedic teaching, but also the one with the connected to the elements are all awesome. Are also true, alive, and at the same time. Uh, Strong, deep. So I love it.
substantial, very substantial.
Yes.
We go very deep.
We go back. Yeah.
I'm
Some people
so,
tell me your practices are a bit too much, too strong, but you have to feel it. You have to feel, you have to sweat, and you have to dream.
yes, yes, I love it. I love to hear you. I love to see you smiling. I love to see the massive trajectory of how you came in almost like, hi, you know, who am I? Where am I going? To now being this fully embodied goddess, leading retreats around the world, sailing in yoga, mandala vinyasa, mythology, and teaching the teachings onward, which is param param. Like we have Swamiji, we have a lineage. It's teachings that are rooted in something that is infallible. So for me, it's an honor to just the param param is like the teachings that go from the teacher to the student. And for me, it's an honor to keep unfolding the teachings forward in gratitude to this beautiful lineage of Advaita Vedanta. So, and then watching all of you have the capacity not just to transform your practice and your life, but also to teach it forward. This for me is the greatest blessing because many people come out of the training and it's like, wow, my life is beautiful. And now I can see so many other things, but then what? And what I do see in the Soha training is that you have all the tools to continue onward and build your own empires onward. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for making this time, for sharing your heart with us.
Thank
And
you.
I will see you very, very soon.
Of course. Now we are neighbors.
Is there anything else you wish to add? Anything to the Soha family, to the Soha tree, to anyone who is in doubt, should I join this training? Maybe it's too expensive, maybe it's too much time. Like, what would you tell them?
Um, if you feel a connection, just go and do it. You have to trust that feeling and go. So if you have the call, do it because it's the most amazing gift you can give to yourself. So go for it for sure. No doubts. Never. With Daniela, no doubts.
Thank you so much, my love. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om
Oh,
Gam
no.
Ganapataye. Ciao, mi amor.
Ciao.